Well, good morning everyone and welcome to another video. I've had a few messages in the past month asking about my garden. I finished it about a year ago now, and people have been asking about the bar because I never videoed it because basically I was short on time and I just needed to get on with it. So I built that and people wanted to see what it looked like and also the rest of the garden. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to show everyone what it looks like a year later. I've got a little bit of work to do on it today, just a bit of painting on the decking. But I'll show you around it and you can have a little look for yourself. I've got all the lighting installed, the flowers are starting to grow now. So yeah, let's get into it. Well, as you can see, everything's starting to grow now. There's the raised beds I built out of the railway sleepers. We painted them. As you can see, the lavender's starting to grow already, early May. Everything starts to come out now. Looks really nice. This is the decking that I'm going to be painting grey to match the raised beds, the railway sleepers. I jet washed all that down yesterday just to get all the mildew off. But that won't take long to do. This is the other side. It's a bit more shady over this side, so it doesn't tend to grow as well, so we're trying to put plants in that handle the shade better. Well, the area here, I'm actually thinking about building a brick barbecue here. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to build it around here. Probably have to take this plant out and relocate it somewhere. It's going to have like a shelfy bit here for food to go on, so people can walk up the path up to the studio and sit on the decking up there, or they can sit on the table and chairs here. I've got these little lights in the raised beds in each one of them. I've got two in that one. There's two in the other one over there, and these ones here, the larger raised bed, I've got two there. There's another one in the end one where the lavender sits, and there's a couple up on the end raised bed. So the way this lighting works, this works off kinetic energy. It's basically just the motion of pressing a switch that turns all these lights on. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lights all around here. I've got them on the bar and I've got them under my studio canopy bit there, and I can just control them all with this one little switch. It's totally wireless. By a company called Quinetic. I got my electrician JK Electrical based in Colchester to install these for me. Done a brilliant job. Got them all working, lights everything up, literally everything. So you just turn them on like that, and as you can see the lights come on. And I've also got a switch in the kitchen, I've got a switch in the studio. There's no cables involved, it all works wirelessly off your consumer unit, and you just link them. So there's no chasing out whatsoever. It's absolutely brilliant. And these switches, they work from about 100 metres away, I think it is, something like that. I mean, don't quote me, I'm pretty sure it's about 100 metres away though. As long as there's no blockages in the way, blocking the switch, if you like. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Just on and off. So if you're walking up, just got home from work at night, I walk down my garden here. I've got no way of turning the lights on normally, so I just keep this in my van, on and off. I can see all the way down to the house then. And that's how it works. I'll show you the lighting in the little light switch in the studio that I use as well. So this is the studio light that works and controls the lighting. You just literally turn it on and off like that. And the way it charges, it's just the motion of clicking that switch. That's what, I think you get about 200,000 or 100,000 switches. I mean, they're 20 quid they are. And they just literally wire up to my main consumer unit and that's how they work. And as I said, I've got another one in the kitchen. You can install as many as you want, you can put them anywhere. All you do is link them. Simple as that. So there's the lights under the canopy. Just switch them on and off. There you go. Well, now for the bit everyone wanted to see. That's what people keep asking me about, is the bar area. So I'm going to show you around that. Let's go. Oh, here you go, guys. Here's the bar. All built, all up and working, all painted. I've just got to get some stalls for it. Yeah, so what I've done is, I mean, these are all treated timbers, so they're never going to rot away, and it's got a decent quality outside paint on it. We went for the dark blue as opposed to the grey, which I've put everywhere else. I cast a concrete worktop on this by putting some shuttering all the way around it so it's all one piece. Poured the concrete in, it's got some steel mesh inside it, so it's never going to crack on me, and it's a good mix of concrete in there. And then once that started to go off, I'd smoothed it off and then let it go off for I think it was about a week. Might have even been 2 weeks, I can't remember now. And then what I done is I wet polished it with a polishing sander to bring all the stone out and the concrete. I didn't want the big stone, I just wanted the small stones. I'll show you a bit closer up in a second when I show you the rest of the bar. And I installed some LED lighting in here, and I put some, which looks really, really good at night time, trust me, looks really good. Yeah, and we've got all the little fancy bits, not everything's on the wall. We've got the gin optics there where you put all your gins and that. That's for me girls, they love their gin. Yeah, let's show you inside it. So here's the inside of it. I painted the floor. We've got a fridge at the back. Hopefully you can see, but we've got these cupboards on the side there. 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 cupboards there, so we can put all your bits and bobs in there, your glasses and any other beers or whatever. Not sure how good it shows up in the daytime, but there's all your optics on the wall with the lighting on. You've got your lighting up here as well. Got plenty of lights around it. Just illuminates it lovely at night time. With the LED on the bar as well. These are the LEDs, I'll switch them on in a minute for you so you can have a look. I've also got a double socket inside the cupboards. Totally waterproof, the socket, but nothing can leak in here anyway. The concrete countertop stops any water getting in there. Not too sure how well this shows up on camera, but that's the LED lighting which I turn on at night. Looks really good. I'll try and light it up later for you and show you on video in the dark, see what it looks like. And that's the stone all polished up as well. So I made a bit of shuttering for these inserts and cast the concrete round and left a little lip so as I can fit the perspex in. And I can also change them to any colour I want. They're only siliconed in with the lights underneath them. But it does the job lovely. So there you go guys, that's the bar area for you. Hopefully you might have picked a few ideas up for your own garden on the bar. I mean, I just made it up as I went along. It's not hard, it's just timber and a bit of concrete really. Yeah. Right, unfortunately I've got to get on with painting the decking now, so if you like the video, you know what to do. See you again.